What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash out's to the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because Skepta had came out and did an interview with Ebro for Apple Music. And the things that he said were about the Kendrick and Drake beef. He was talking about how the beef could have affected other artists in the future, how it did affect the current artists now because of them being two of the biggest artists in hip-hop, how it would affect how big companies like Nike could potentially affect other rappers when it comes to endorsement deals, getting a deal, cutting a check from all these big companies that he talks about in this video. The main one being Nike. And we'll go ahead and play it right now. But he's quoted to say something here saying how Kendrick Lamar pushing those fake PDF file allegations about Drake did a lot of damage to the culture because it scared away big companies like Nike and other brands from working with rappers because of how vile Kendrick's lies were. Skepta explains to Ebro on Apple Music. Let's play the clip right now.
I think it's changed. And probably this battle, what I just saw, is probably what is hit the nail on the head for me, where it's like, when stuff gets said like that now, today, it's more personal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's something about...
There was a lot of lying on it. There was a lot of lying. People just saying...
There was one...
Shit,
there was one K-Dot diss track that came out, and I was like, oh, this is over. Like, this isn't a rap, this ain't clashing anymore.
No, they don't like each other.
This is over. Like, they don't like each other. It's clear, I can hear.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's how a rap battle works. That's how everything works when it comes to a rap beef. It's not just a rap battle at this point. Let me correct myself. It became a beef, a rap beef. When you don't understand the difference between a rap battle, at that point, it could still be cool at the end. It could be a friendly fade. It could be an adversary. It could be a back and forth between two MCs, and they're just keeping it competition. It messed up when Drake started talking about Kendrick's wife, Kendrick's family, and that's when it got personal. You could call him short all day, but once you started talking about his wife, bro, once he started talking about his family, that's where the line got drawn, bro. That's when everything got personal and that it wasn't a competition anymore. I'm tired of everybody thinking that Kendrick was the one that instigated it to take it to another level. Kendrick didn't take it to that level first, bro. It was Drake. Why is somebody like Skepta trying to voice his opinion? Probably because he's cool with Drake. Probably because he has a song called Skepta Interlude on More Life, Drake's album. Probably because him and Drake shut down Section Boys in the Section tour. Probably because they've been seen multiple times chilling together on stage. This is Drake's boy, bro. And honestly, this is just somebody who's another friend of Drake who's come to his aid in regards to the rap beef. Bro, your homie lost, bro. Why are you talking about the endorsement deals from your homie, bro? They ain't even your deals, bro. This wasn't even your beef. And now you're trying to be the voice of reason saying, oh, it's because endorsement deals, bro. We're not going to get the endorsement. We're not going to get the check from the companies. It's like, bro, you think I want to hear that shit, bro? Ain't nobody want to hear that shit, bro. This was a battle that your homie got himself in. And now you're coming over here trying to come to the rescue and try to be the voice of reason, bro. Ain't nobody want to hear that shit, bro. Kendrick got into a beef with Drake, but Drake was the one that said all the things that took it to the next level. Nobody was talking about each other's wives until Drake stepped in. We're talking about the big three. F the big three is just Big Me. J. Cole and Drake, two Spider-Man memes, looking at each other like, what are we talking about, bro? We weren't talking about anything personal. There wasn't no personal vendetta that was said on the track. Nothing was said until Drake had opened his mouth and talked about Kendrick's wife. And that's when the Not Like Us happened. That's when the Meet the Grams happened. But before all that, remember, Kendrick dropped 616 in LA, where in the verse, you could literally hear Kendrick pray to God because of what he's about to do to Drake, asking for forgiveness beforehand, before he commits sin, before he basically annihilates Drake. And this is probably what Skepta was talking about, right? But it wouldn't have gone that far if it wasn't for Drake in the first place.
Hearing his voice, he doesn't like Drake when it sounded like you two just really want to see each other and do each other something.
Yeah. But I was like that would hit him up. And I even said the same shit, when Pusha T and Drake was doing their thing and he said the shit about 40. I was like,
exactly. When Hit 'Em Up happened, bro, Tupac took a picture with Faith Evans. Tupac took a picture with Faith Evans, and then Hit 'Em Up had came out where he says that he had relationships with Biggie's wife, that he had slept with Biggie's wife, bro. We can't forget what happened when Hit 'Em Up happened. We can't forget that when they started beefing, Tupac dropped Hit 'Em Up talking about how he slept with Biggie's wife before the song even started. That's what you hear. And then there was a magazine cover where Tupac is seen with Faith Evans. This is warfare, bro. This is real beef. This is as real as it gets, because both of these artists aren't alive anymore. This is something that I didn't want. This is something that nobody wanted. Nobody wanted it to get this far. Nobody wanted it to get pushed this far. But when you start bringing up families, when you start bringing up all this and that, bro, it gets personal. It starts becoming more than just music at that point. But we're lucky enough to know that this didn't go to a point where somebody had to share bloodshed. Nobody had gotten to that point. I don't know what happened at Drake's house, at Drake's embassy with the security guard. Apparently that's a isolated incident that has no relation to what's going on now, but that did happen at the peak of the beef. And that's basically ultimately what stopped everything. Because after that, there was no beef, there was no back and forth anymore. Drake dropped the Heart Part 6 and he called it a day. That was it. But like I said, bro, this is how beef works. This is how beef works. This isn't a rap battle anymore. This is real beef. Like, I don't like you. I hate you. I don't rock with you at all.
They are in positions where they are both
The biggest.
They are both really big, yeah. Have major deals, major cahoots with major companies, right? Talking to each other like this is looking crazy. Like,
That's a good point.
You're calling him a word, but this guy signed to thing. So now, how can they sign a man that is being accused of this thing? So now the things that when I was clashing in grime, we never had nothing to lose. There you go. This is what I'm landing now. So when we're saying things to each other, you could call me anything in the world. I'm not going to lose a Nike deal.
Right.
I'm not going to not be able to put food in. That probably even get me more money because we'll go to the show and do the clash on stage and more people are paying and you know what I'm saying? So
the version they was doing was hurting.
It's hurting what we've built.
We're not going to lose a Nike deal. That's what he says. He says we could go and we could clash, but I'm not going to lose a Nike deal. So Skepta is coming from a perspective saying that, oh, we could clash, we could go at it, but this has gotten too far because you're accusing me of these things and I'm losing my deal. Well, don't give him a reason to bring those things up in the first place. You see, Drake didn't accuse Kendrick Lamar of the allegations that Kendrick Lamar accused of Drake when he accused him of being a PDF file. All Drake said about Kendrick Lamar was him being short at first. And then when that didn't work, he hit him with being an abuser, a woman beater. That's what Drake thought that his red button was going to be. He didn't expect Kendrick to say what he said. And then he didn't expect for the media and for the fans and for the listeners to go and look into, well, why is Kendrick saying this? Because that's the whole thing. That's the whole point. Well, why is Kendrick saying this? Why would he say that? And then you go and you look online, and even without going too deep, because we do go deep on this channel, you could check out the channel. But what we do look into without even getting too deep into it, you could find him on stage with the 17-year-old when he accidentally kissed the 17-year-old on stage. You could go and you could check out when he took a picture with a 16-year-old model when he was 29 years old. And then when she became of age, they started dating. You could go and you could check the text messages when he would text Millie Bobby Brown when she was 14. No grown man should be texting a 14-year-old like that, period. I don't want to hear it, even if you're trying to give her advice. But like, even if these things, if you felt in your mind, right, because Drake fans always say it like this, oh, well, you know, like that was just, you know what I'm saying? Like they always have an excuse, right? Even if that was the case, bruh, you don't give somebody those opportunities to diss you like that. You set yourself up for someone else to assume that. You shouldn't even give them the chance to think of those things in their head, because the minute that you both have problems, they're going to bring it up. That's why you don't text a 14-year-old. That's why you don't kiss a 17-year-old on stage. That's why you don't date a girl when she just turns 18. And then if those things didn't happen, Kendrick probably wouldn't even think about dissing you like that. But it's not even just that. It's also the fact that somebody like Ebony Prince, a man who worked at a hotel where Drake would sleep at, sent pictures of things that belong to Drake, proving that he has things that belong to Drake that could be incriminating, allegedly, that even furthered the beef and even further the accusations that Kendrick was accusing Drake of. And you want us to feel bad because Nike isn't going to sign other artists because of this beef? No, Nike doesn't care. Nike is going to sign whoever they want to sign. If they take the endorsement deal from Drake, you just feel bad because that's your boy. You just feel bad because that's your dog and he put you on an interlude on More Life because y'all shut down the tour on Section Tour. Like, bro, this is just clearly another man who is Drake's friend who is trying to defend Drake with a dumb excuse, bro. This is the dumbest excuse I ever heard, talking about endorsement deals. Like, what, bro? You think Nike cares about anybody in the first place? They only use Drake for his likeness and his image. If his image is tarnished, they don't need him anymore. That goes for anybody else. Like, shout out to anybody famous, but if they use you and then you get accused of something, they're going to stay away from you. It's not rocket science. Kendrick went for the throat. Drake gave him the ammunition to do that, though. So whose fault is it really? If you got caught on stage with somebody like that, if you got caught texting Millie Bobby Brown, bro, not even going deep. I'm not even getting into the Mark Hotel, the Ebony Prince, and everything else that we've talked about on this channel. I'm just talking about what's on the lower level that caused people just to assume that. But then we got to remember, Ebony Prince messaged Anthony Salih, which is Kendrick Lamar's manager, and he was able to receive the items that belonged to Drake when he stayed at the Mark Hotel. And the person who obtained these items from the Mark Hotel says that Drake wasn't the best guest at this hotel. In fact, there was a lot of controversy while Drake stayed there, a lot of scrutiny, and a lot of things, even employees getting fired because it was their word over Drake. But Drake didn't go by that. What does Drake go by? Richard Fitzenwell. So when a man is calling himself Dick Fitzenwell at a hotel, how do you expect us not to be like, oh, well, that just matches up with everything else I see online? Allegedly. But yeah, bro, like the ammunition is there. Nobody needs to like further anything. Nobody even needs to try to come up with anything. Everything is just there already. The ammo was there for Kendrick and he used it. Screw it. That's how it was. That's what it is. So Skepta, just another man defending Drake. Just another man trying to defend his homeboy. That's your homeboy, I guess. That's what you got to do. But I see the play, bro. It's just like, you don't know what a rap battle is, bro. You from the UK, you a successful rapper. I've seen your song on 2K. I know you're a successful artist. So you should at least know how a rap battle works, bro. Come on, baby, get it together. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it alleged.